NFL Draftkings Millionaire Contest. I'm going to put a lineup together. I'm going to discuss the quarterbacks and their stacking options as I put the lineup together. Deshaun Watson is the first quarterback that I have interest in. He comes in at the price point of $6,900. He is at home as a home favorite in a game that has an over-under of 54 points. He's a dual threat. Plus, they got rid of Bill O'Brien. That can only help. Big Ben would be the next quarterback I have some interest in. Price point is $6,600. He also is a home favorite. The over-under in that game is 46.5 points. I really think, especially against Philly's defense, that they're going to score via the air. The last quarterback I'd have some interest in would be Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones comes into the price point of $5,400. He's going to be a massive underdog at 9.5 points in Dallas. But the over-under is 54 points, and Dallas has allowed their last three opponents to score at least 38 points. Will the Giants score 38 points? I don't think so, but I think they can come close to 30 points. For this roster, we're going to put Deshaun Watson as our quarterback. Running back. Derrick Henry is the first running back I'd have some interest in. He comes into the price point of $7,000. He is an underdog against the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills' weakness is their rush defense. Plus, Henry gets 27 opportunities per game. I think I'm going to side with the opportunities here. The next running back I'd have some interest in would be Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, he checks all the boxes. Home favorite, goal line back, satellite back, or receiving back, first down, second down back, everything. So I see no reason not to roster him. Robinson, I'd also have interest in him. He's going against Houston, and the main reason is Houston has one of the worst rush defenses in the NFL. Robinson comes in at the price point of $6,700, and he has about 18 opportunities per game. The other two running backs that I want to talk about are Kareem Hunt and D'Ernest Johnson. Kareem Hunt comes in at the price point of $6,500, and D'Ernest Johnson comes in at the price point of $4,700. They're going to be splitting the workload in Cleveland since Nick Chubb is down. It looks like D'Ernest Johnson is going to be the in-between the 20s guy, and Kareem Hunt is going to be their goal line back and their receiving back. So I think Kareem Hunt is still going to have the most upside, but if you need salary relief, D'Ernest Johnson's pretty good at $4,700. Wide receiver. To pair with Big Ben, I would take receiver 1B and 1A. That's Juju Smith-Schuster and Dante Johnson. Dante Johnson should be coming back from his concussion. He's really been their main target, but Juju Smith-Schuster is nothing to scoff at. He comes in at the price point of $6,700. Now, Dante Johnson comes in at the price point of $5,600. Slayton to pair the Giants to pair with Daniel Jones. I'd look at Slayton and Tate. Tate to me looks like their main target. But Slayton is their big play guy. And going against Dallas, based on what I saw, Dallas can't cover anybody. So between the two, I would side with their big play guy, which would be Slayton at $4,800. Tate actually gives you a little bit more salary relief at $4,600. So if you need the salary, then yeah, Tate would be a good option too as well. There are two other wide receivers that I would be interested in. Will Fuller. Fuller comes into the price point of $6,600, and he is the person that I would pair with Watson. He's got the most chemistry with Watson, plus he is Watson's big play guy. Then to finish this up, DJ Chark is the last wide receiver I'd have some interest in. He comes in at the price point of $6,500. He's going up against Houston, so he would be a good bring back option in your stacks. Now, if you look at his history and what he's done this season, his targets are a little bit uneven to start the season, but I think this last week is more indicative of what he's going to do throughout the season, especially when you think about what he did in 2019. Tight end, I got my eyes on two options. Evan Ingram with the Giants to pair with Daniel Jones. He comes in at the price point of $4,600. He actually has a pretty good matchup against Dallas, and they haven't been able to cover tight ends or wide receivers. And plus, like I said earlier, it's going to be a game that should have a nice scoring environment. The last tight end that I would want to roster would be Aiken. Aikens with Houston comes in the price point at $3,300. He is questionable though. He's in the concussion protocol, so if he doesn't play, then my pivot would be Fells. So for this lineup, for right now, I'm going to put Fells in there. So that will give us Deshaun Watson, Will Fuller, Fells, and the bring back in this stack would be Robinson, the running back on Jacksonville. To finish this lineup off, let's talk about defense. Got my eyes on two defenses. New England, they go up against Denver. Denver had an uneven performance against one of the worst teams in the NFL. They threw 3 picks, and the quarterback that they have, he's not very mobile, so I can see an opportunity for the Patriots. They're going to stop somebody because they got embarrassed on Monday night against the Chiefs. So I think this is where they're going to take it out on the Denver Broncos. And plus, when you look at their inexperience, I don't see any way that Denver has a chance against the Patriots this week, and their defense is going to have a lot to show for it. The last defense I have some interest in would be the Titans. I'm going to pair them with Derrick Henry, not just because I have Derrick Henry, but I think that Buffalo is not as good as they seem. I don't think that Allen is as good as he seems to be right now. I think if they get down, Allen's going to be willing to play some hero ball, and if he plays some hero ball, I think mistakes will come.